Well, hey there, oh hello, it's nice to have ya. It's Rick here, but y'all can call me Papa. You could say that I'm a zaddy, but by no means I'm a baddie. Sure, I'll be flexing if I'm winning, but if something's up, we still be vibing, we be twinning. So this is the place for you to be yourself, whether you identify as human or elf. We don't judge if you feel like you're a tree. What matters to us is that you feel free. Though the skills are noobish, the community's wicked. Oh, by the way, we're sponsored by Lord Cricket. And welcome to the read pile, everybody.
Well, hello there. Oh, forgot to turn on my main light. Very dark this morning. There we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, it is I, the Sussman, Rick Sussman. It is Thursday morning, so why don't we, I don't know, let's play some Battlegrounds. Why the heck not? Hey, good morning, Narul. How you doing, bub? Gotta let Blizzard do its thing. There we go. Huzzah! I'm all right. One of the cats is somewhere that I couldn't find her, so I'm a little worried about her. Not really sure why she straight up is in unfindable, but I'm sure she's just being somewhere. Cats be cats, yo. Otherwise, all is well. Ooh, let's start the game with a nice win. See? Guaranteed win. She said hide and seek time. It would seem so. It would seem so.
Shall be watching.
Well, I guess we'll start with that. Well, that's actually pretty good. Ready to ride. Oh. It's remove. I forgot it's remove. Whatever. This is actually an upgrade, so that's fine. Hey, good morning, memes.
Prove your worth.
The Memosaur Rex is here. Ami, I lost the game yesterday due to the disconnect happening. I don't even remember what my board was, but I was set up so well. It completely discouraged me from wanting to play the rest of the day. I'm telling y'all, they know Like, they've got to know that something is up. I don't know if there's any plan to fix it, but I have seen so... Bazaar is so fun. I'm going to have to give Bazaar another shot then, I guess. Maybe I'll play that during the day today. Download it, get myself all familiarized. I didn't get to play Bazaar. I passed out. Rick Family Game? That's tomorrow! Gnarl. Always trying to sneak in extra games. No, I just wanted to play, I'm just saying. I have a schedule. I must maintain my schedule. It is good for people like me to have a schedule. We do well in those situations. We do not well in situations where we come off our schedule.
The forest.
I think you need a schedule. Thank you, Reeby. Reeby understands, and he sends the heart, which I appreciate. If he doesn't maintain the schedule, he gets lost and winds back at the nursing home. I don't want to admit how close to accurate that is, Ami, but it is close to accurate.
How will you prepare?
It's about as perfect as a combo as you can hope for. Ami's opinion doesn't count, I'm just saying. Typically, I'd agree with you, but in this situation, he is correct.
Prove your worth.
What up, Dirty Sin? Hiya. Well, hello. Is it Simona? Simona Moderna? Oh, thank God. Oh, hey, what up, Tootie? Rick, I think you're just afraid to lose to me again. I'm just saying. I'm not afraid. I just don't want you to feel bad. But we'll play tomorrow, like we always do. I get it. My grandpa keeps himself on a tight schedule.
You have my support.
I'm gonna go Millhouse here. Give me this. And give me that. Yeah, that's good. That's actually really good.
Shiny. Me. This is a no-fly zone.
That works. And I'll bork the trinket as much as possible. Sus, I'm getting my Switch 2 today. Hey, Tootie, that's awesome, bub. I waited, wait, me no get to join today is only Rick. God damn it. I waited up on all. When he deviates from his schedule or someone interrupts his schedule, he gets very cranky. Family goals. We will play tomorrow. Actually, if I'm very honest, I don't know if I'm doing Rick Saturday morning this week. I don't know what my weekend schedule is. So we'll find out. But we're definitely playing tomorrow. Next to something for good luck. Hey! How about today? Shut up, meme. Everybody's just trying to get on me, huh? All right, what do we got? Gain 2 gold. The tavern doesn't offer any 1 or 2 drops. 1 battle cry each turn triggers an extra time. Shut up. Oh my god, these are bad. Fine, whatever. I mean, I am, but not like that. Bobblehead isn't great, but of the grouping of really terrible trinkets I got there, I think it's best. It's the best lesser for Murloc? I can't snipe him. I got lucky via ranking to try snipe. That's because I bet if Kree asked to play, you would. I'm just saying. That's because Sus loves me under Coffee Lady, of course.
Prove your worth.
If Kree wanted to play, he would get the approval, but that's also because you just suggested that specifically, Narwhal, and I would love to make you annoyed. So you're only partially correct for your rationale, but your rationale is correct. Oh my god, go left. Thank you for... Alright, whatever. I think it's what's under 17 copies of the Tier 1 minions and 13 of the Tier 2. Removing so many minions out of the pool and giving yourself better chances of better cards and higher tier. Alright, that's fair. I said why not play... I say, why not play while watching Supernatural? You want to see Narwhal versus Rick? I don't want to see Narwhal versus Rick. I like Narwhal. He's a sweet dude. And his wife puts up with a lot. And by a lot, I of course just mean Narwhal.
You will not find success alone.
Unfollowed. Yip-a-doo, yip-a-doo.
The forest will aid you. Avenge me! Avenge me!
Kree Picks Me Girl is here, yay. What? Kree's Pick Me... Oh, Kree's Pick Me Girl. Oh, that is jacked up, Kree.
You fought well, mortal.
Oh, I didn't want that. Oh, whatever. Behold, everyone. You can see the slowdown is happening. As a reminder, I have changed every setting so that there is no slowdown. And apparently it is a known issue with Blizzard that this continues to happen. And man, oh manicotti, does that just make my heart swell with pride. Bjorn just jumped into your lap and headbutted you? Aw. Apparently I'm reconnecting to a game I was never in. Oh, man. So yeah, for the record, I'm going to go ahead and download the Bazaar today and see where that gets me. Coffee Lady is visiting one of her partners, or connects, partners? I don't know. Coffee Lady is visiting somebody today, so I'll have some free time after work to focus on gaming, maybe try and actually make an update to my YouTube page or something. I don't know. I am like one of the worst streamers ever. We need to make an award for dealing with Narwhal. We do have an award for dealing with Narwhal. It's called Smiling, because Narwhal's awesome. We enjoy messing with him, and he enjoys messing with us. And we're all just saying. What I'm thinking about doing is, like, once I figure out how to pull myself out of debt, I'm going to hire, like, a low-end editor who can do all of the cool stuff for me. I got to look into, like, pricing for it. I'm being very serious. Get more Murlocs or make everyone venomous? Making everyone venomous actually doesn't work out for me. Whenever I choose this, it's like, wow, what a great trinket this is. And it never works out for me. Memes, are you an editor? Show me what you can do. Show me what you got. So I'm going to no-brainer this and just take the Murlocs. Wow, that worked out really well. Oh, y'all can hear me smack-talking Narwhal on Friday when we play Diablo. Ooh! Fancy. Show me your hand, dandy man. Hello? Can I get some 6-drops that aren't godforsakenly bad? I'll just play this. Wait, this is what? Random one of the same tier? Alright.
Aren't you all precious? I don't cry much.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Your efforts have borne fruit.
Wait, I missed a gifter? Somebody gifted something? Oh, that's right, Reby. Reby sent a heart. I forgot about that. That was just very early on. The Naga was good. Should have left it there. Man, whatever. Yeah, the Naga probably was good, because it hits everything. I didn't think about it, Wiggs. I'm continuing my tilted streak from the last 2 days of gaming, where I can't win a damn thing to save my life. Don't forget about my uni. Oh no, I remembered you, Reby, just at the last second. The only person in the world that can make me go silent. Meet my wonderful wife. Woo!
Have my support.
Sounds like things are getting too spicy for the pepper.
A wise addition. I have saved the best for now.
You know what? This is actually worth keeping. The only person in the... Yeah, I already read that. I can't even begin to try and explain how much work is making my head hurt right now. Would you like to try? I do appreciate that Tinder does not have a like limit, but I doubt any of these people will ever find me or care. Oh, no, I did hit my like limit. All right, there we go. Hey, what up, Gravy?
Prove your worth.
I'm getting a genuine headache from this wiring. I can't tell if I'm tired or if I'm blind because it doesn't make sense and it doesn't look the same as the other ones I was doing. Couldn't it be both? Well, I'm not dead, so I'm okay. But that was entirely too close.
The battle rages eternal.
Do base skills still exist, or was that a figment of my imagination? Now I'm finally around that I had a phone call, so it's time for hail and well and well met. Easy for me to say this morning. I'm having a lot of trouble with my verbiage this morning.
It was time to make a change.
Huh?
Fight for Ardent.
I have no idea. Finding 0 base skills is so unfair. Come on. Yay! And still dead. Yay! Have you tried playing a good tribe, perhaps not Murlocs? That I might look into that. Rafam disapproves. Yeah. I'm sorry, Rafam. There's no reason that build shouldn't have worked. I just couldn't find base skill. No, rien. Come on, Innie. I need you. I need you, Innie. Murlocs can be super fun sometime. Are you looking for like TikTok content, shorts for streaming, or more YouTube-based content? I don't know. Murlocs can be super fun sometimes. I have a secret love for them. Any Storm Cell in 2025. Anytime it's elemental lobbies, it's all elemental or bottom right. I used to love elementals, but now I'm just disgusted by them. Beast is the new elemental? How do you mean? I don't know if I necessarily disagree with that. I just want to know how you mean.
I will hold them here.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
To battle stations, Tinker Townie!
You fought well, mortal.
Ready to dodge some snowballs?
You have proven yourself. I see its potential.
Ready to dodge some snowballs? A fire! Activate the cooling systems!
My stock is improved. Your strength is eternal.
Hey guys, I'll be back in a couple minutes. We still can't find Lily. So, we'll just call this game a wash, and I'll be back soon.
You are the brightest star.
A fire! Activate the cooling systems! Time for a snowball fight!
Though you may be weary, fight on.
The case of the missing cat has been solved. Let's see if I've got any ability to continue on. Thankfully, she's fine. She would put herself in a hiding spot that she couldn't get out of. Cats. Yeah, she seems okay. Just, she tucked herself into a hiding spot, and couldn't figure out how to get out.
Your efforts have
That was an ordeal.
This is the time for resolve.
I think my only shot here is to get 2 tier 6 minions. Or I guess could get what? Gain 8 gold? That's probably not bad. Hey, Fate, good morning, and thank you for using your Bezo bucks on me, bud. You know what? I'm going to take the 4 tier 6 minions and hope for the best. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Using your prime on little old me. Thank you, Fate.
Supreme executive power!
This is no place for mortals! Come on down.
This will at least be an interesting experiment to see if you could go AFK for a few rounds and still come out ahead. I don't necessarily believe I will, but, you know, it's more important that I find a missing cat than I care about winning this game, so I'm not terribly worried about it.
Prove your worth.
Too much fun not to. I appreciate that, Fate. That's very sweet of you. I probably should have tied that, but you know what? I'll take some small loss, I guess.
How will you prepare?
I'll give you a good price.
Kangor's Apprentice. You're running elementals with any storm cell? Well, yeah. All any storm cell is a free minion after so many of them die.
From the smallest seed.
I'll be right back. Now if I can just snipe you. Thank you, Fate. Well, this was a fun morning.
There, stranger.
Not me knocking off the #1 ranked player in the in the lobby. How did that happen? How did I hit him for 15? I would try to snipe you, but your rating is so high for me to snipe. Yes, remember that.
My stock is improved.
I'm just being a jerk. It doesn't matter. Meh.
Anima detected.
That one is blessed.
That doesn't help. Don't worry, I'll pass you. Yeah, probably. Pants. Yeah. That's fine. Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. What's your rating now? I literally just fell. Hey, good morning, Darkfall. I literally just fell back to 5K. I cannot gain traction beyond 5K.
Prove your worth.
Time for a snowball fight.
Rafama proves if you win this game, but if you lose, the curse takes you. Ooh. Rafam, I'm so scared. Ooh, you're so scary, Rafam. I've been close to 5K about 500 times now. Yeah.
Yourself. I have the last piece you need.
I mean, technically this works. So sure, why the hell not? Same concept?
From the smallest seed.
I don't know. Okay, just hit 55K earlier in the night. Hey, great for you, Fate. I was really close to 55K at one point. Now I'm really, really not. Gravy, thank you for that share. I appreciate that, bud. Oh, this looks like this might be the end of the road. It is funny. I took like 2 or 3 turns off, and I got an outside shot at sneaking into top 4 if this person loses too. Nah. GG, you lose. Here, take the curse of Reform. What is the curse of Reform? What's the curse? What's the curse? The curse is you will no more make MMR today. You'll lose any, but you won't win. Well, I have guff, so I say thee nay, sir. You're probably wrong.
You have the blessings of the wilds.
And you see,
From the smallest seed. Prove your worth.
if you win this one, you'll lose the next one. That's the curse.
Rages it.
What in the world of bait is going on here? I can't stop myself. I really should. I really should, but I just can't. Yeah, kitty, kitty. 2 triple rewards. How do I make it 2 triple rewards? I gotta sell one of the alley cats, and then I get this. No, that's only 1 triple reward.
Fight for Ardenweald.
Yes, and wait for another one? Alright. Well, I can do that. Yeah, you're 1 minion off of 2. That's more hope than usual we have at this point. You're not wrong.
Yourself.
You're not wrong.
I see its potential.
Alright, that's pretty thick. I'm not home, so I couldn't watch you today. Oh, I'm sorry, Rage, but at least you stopped by to say hi. And thank you, Grant and Richard. I appreciate the heads up.
Prove your worth.
Good enough. Of course. Checking in every day at least. Hey, I appreciate it regardless, my friend. Thank you. Alright, so definitely leveling 100% of the time.
A fine performance.
Could greed further. In fact, I will. Greed. How's your matches today? They've been okay. They've been fine. Fine. They've been fine. They've been fine. All right, so this is 7, which is 6, which means I could level double sell by, get a 4-drop. Yeah, that sounds fair. I don't really need either of these per se, so we'll 86 those. We'll level 86 those, buy that, get the triple. See how that goes. Greed.
You can still
Rafam would be proud of my greed. Greed. They were decent until Lily gave Rick a scare. Yeah, Lily kind of disappeared this morning, and we got worried because we couldn't find her. Turns out she found a new hiding space. Nah, he's not proud. He's telling me. Ah.
You fought well, mortal.
Good morning, Regal. Good to see you, bud. Haven't seen you in a couple days. How you been? New plan. Aliens have landed in my face? Oh? Tell me about it. That sounds interesting. What did Lily do? She was literally just hiding in a new hiding space that we weren't aware of and scared the hell out of us. Oh, sinuses. Oh, the sinuses, the sinuses. Yes. Oh, Bria said hats off. Hey, whoop.
I admire your success.
If you're in the southeast, like I am, I'm in Florida, here in the United States of America, there's apparently quite the issue with Saharan dust, causing lots of sneezing and or coughing. Gotta love taking max damage. That feels great.
How will you prepare?
Bird feeder. Bird feeder isn't permanent, right? Bird feeder kind of sucks. So it's probably going to be pendant then. Cloud seeding. I'm in Minnesota. Canada is on fire. Oh, again? Oh my god, it actually worked, friends. It actually worked. These are all very good. I'm going to go with Turin, though.
Death is not the end.
Here, as compensation. I see its potential.
This is slowly turning into a very good build. Happens yearly, and the last few years seems poor northern neighbors. Ugh, that's rough. See, the curse is going to take hold of you. Oh.
Prove your worth.
Is it the first minion or a minion? Random friendly minion. Alright, so it could be anything. But the box could be anything. Even a boat.
You fought well.
Nice. I will absolutely take that.
Not the end.
I'll take that. Good enough. Wasn't a great sell. Wasn't a great sell. Rick, I can send you a cap cut of one of your more recent videos. Oh, alright, do it, memes. Meanwhile, I lost my motivation to play until next time I actually buy BG's perks. The two heroes only equal 60% concede rate. Well, time to let the pups out. I might be back in a bit. No worries, Regal. Good to see you, bud.
I admire your success.
Well, I guess we now know the answer to the immortal question of who let the dogs out. Yeah, I know. I'm glad I lost that one, too. I deserve it. Painful, but deserve it.
You have my support.
That is an interesting triple.
Death is not the end.
3 times, huh?
Need a drink?
I sent you it via Discord. I'll check it out, memes. I can never tell if you're memeing anymore or if you're being honest, so I'll see what you sent. This has got to be better. Yeah, I do want 3 battle cry
Stand
minions.
strong amongst your forces.
That's fine. That's good. And that's good.
Come on down.
No, I get to be a new bartender. Bob is officially on my hit list. Bob giving you issue? Giving you ish? Bob's been giving me problems for the past 3 years. Verfam just told you might be hitting top 8. Well, that's good to know. Always good to hit top 8. Obi topping. Yeah, I was going to say, oh man, I missed the bonus damage, but 15 is 15 is 15, so whatever. But I'm like, oh man, I got to concede. No hero, as far as I'm concerned, no hero is a crap hero. Discover a battle cry minion. Avenge trigger-friendly battle cry. Like, no, it's just Behemoth. It's always Behemoth. Who am I kidding? I still contend there are no such thing as bad heroes. I think every hero has a lot of positives. Wait a minute, this is going to be massive. Let me make sure I've got the right minions first. Okay, like, I want that. That's the real reason I don't believe in rerolls, legitimately, is because I think if you play each hero right, they can win. I don't necessarily think that they're, like, specifics that can't get the job done. Windrunner is a bad hero. Patchwork is a bad hero. I don't know. I don't necessarily believe that. Oh, this doesn't... Interesting. That's a weird... Is that... Am I wrong here, or is that a weird interaction? So this says you cast 1 tavern spell each turn 3 times. This says you cast 1 tavern spell... It doesn't say the second or another. I have that sentiment with tribes, but not with heroes. Some of them are truly borderline useless in the grand scheme of things. I mean, one of my favorite... it has always been like that. I didn't know that, Alessandro. All right, whatever. One of my favorite videos of all time, one of my favorite VODs of all time, was Kripparrian getting, like, spicy pretzel mustard or something, just winning, I don't know, with Jiraxis, and literally never using the Jiraxis hero power once. Like, he took Jiraxis, and I think he ended up running Beasts that game or something. This was years and years ago. This wasn't anything recent. But it kind of gave me a heads up that, like, Just because you have a crappy hero doesn't mean you can't win the game. And yes, I understand that it does help that he is Kripparrian and has been playing for, you know, ever. I get that. But my point is still there. Armor is good. Exactly means. Armor can help a lot.
A fine performance.
Okay, well, that's fantastic.
A wise addition.
Need a drink?
No, end turn lady is the one I actually need. She's the one that I want. What did I just do?
It was
Oh, hello. Sin! Just had 4 teeth removed. Enjoy my Bezo bucks. Oh, Sin, I'm sorry, brother. I mean, I would make fun of you for that, but that's rough. Thank you so much. Crip is a boomer anyway. I'm not his logic. I am not. His logic won't work on me. Sin, it's good to see you, brother. I'm sorry about the teethuses.
your efforts have been.
And thank you for using your Bezo bucks on me. Are you going to get any of them replaced, my dude, or are you just going to go without? I know it's not really a big concern of yours, but, like, that's gotta suck. I'm sorry, man. I'd have gone brain there. Which brain? What do you mean brain? Use the discovery so you discover 3 times? Does that work? I thought it was a tavern. No, it's a tavern spell. That's not a tavern spell. Brawn. Oh, you've gone brawn there. Oh, okay. So if people like seeing me get roasted, don't miss my stream Friday where my wife will roast me. Got you. Eventually I'll get my dentures on basically my entire time pro. Yeah. Gonna schedule more TLC on my mouth after my trip to Virginia. All right, well, that's fair.
You thought well, mortal.
All night long. All night. God damn it, Narwhal. I don't know if you did that intentionally or not, but Narwhal just absolutely mind controlled the crap out of me. All night long. All night. I'm doing it anyway. I don't care. All night long. All right. See, Narwhal is going to have fun. They merged it? Yeah.
That will serve you well.
It's not a narwhal, it's a narwhal. I just can't pronounce it right because my face doesn't make that noise right. All night long. God damn it, narwhal.
Efforts have borne fruit.
I hate you. I hate your face. My Ellie's bigger than your guys. My Ellie's bigger than yours. My Ellie's bigger, so you get to play in a whole different game for sure. I'm on a highway. That's too easy, That's too easy memes. I stick by what I said.
A fine performance.
Ooh. Ooh. The middle Ellie needs to be to the left so it triggers first. The middle Ellie. Okay. But now the question is, what do I unload? Giggity. I'll get a bigger swipe than that. There's bigger swipes out there.
I have saved the best for now.
Yes, I know Coral McGurgle isn't necessarily bad there. Hey, Andrum, what's good, bud? You can check in, but you can never leave. That's Hotel California. You guys, you got to be... To mind control someone, you have to say something a little vague. You can't just be so obvious with it. You have to be like gentle about it. You can't just use a hammer. Andrew, the games are interesting. We'll go with that. So, like, if I wanted to mind control someone, I would say part of a song, but I wouldn't say this part that matters. I would fish for Drakari. Yeah, Drakari would be really good. Like, I'd say something like, one more time to feel the pain. Or something like, I feel summer creeping in. That'll do it. I feel summer creeping in will mind control somebody out there, I guarantee you. There is an art to mind controlling. I'm back, hopping into a BG myself. All right. Or if I said something like, I see a little silhouette of a man. That'll mind control somebody. I hear voices. You got to know Randy Orton's theme song to even know what I hear voices in my head means. Otherwise, you're just admitting that you're insane. Hey, Rafam's curse is working. Scaramouche. Yeah, there it is. There it is, Wiggs. Wiggs is either playing along or she has actually been mind controlled. Nice. OP elementals all day. All day, every day, mains. I don't even like running elementals anymore. I'm gonna be very honest. I think they're boring as hell now. I just do it because sometimes the game just points you in a direction and you can't say no. Always good to hear wrestling references? Oh, then you came to the right house. I've been on the outskirts or very much a part of the pro wrestling business for over 20 years. Don't ask me how I know things, I just know them. Don't ask me how I did it, I just did it. It was hard. Why must that battle cry take so long?
I see its potential.
Gonna try some Murlocs? I tried Murlocs earlier today, Regalman. They did not go well. Boring because they are absolutely broken. Correct, mains. Story time, Rick? Sure. So a long time ago, like back in the 2001, I met up with a dude in my dorm who had a friend who was a pro wrestler. They actually did their own backyard wrestling fed. It was called what was it called? It was called Playground Wrestling Association. And so it was like PGWG or WA or something like that. And that dude ended up becoming one of my best friends in the world. And his name is Mr. Saint Laurent. If you watch MLW, he is one of the main writer and stars of MLW. MLW, obviously a smaller company than like WWE, duh. But yeah, that's my buddy M. He's a really good friend of mine. Elementals, Nagas, and Mechs are all seem boring to play right now. I'm addicted to APM Pirates and ADHD Happy Rip Phil.
You have my support.
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Behemoth got a copy. Yeah, I know. I'm very excited.
Is eternal.
I think I'm going to have to let go of this dream. Yeah, that's fine. Do you miss it, Rick? Pro wrestling? Do I miss being a part of it? On occasion. I wouldn't say I miss it regularly, but I would say that I miss it on occasion. It was a lot of fun, and sometimes it was a lot of fun. Sometimes it was a giant pain in my ass. That's for damn sure. I missed Dental Jajeen. Oh, well. Got him. Ah, I didn't get the bonus.
Your success.
So the cool thing about being into Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering is you don't necessarily have to know anything about Magic. You could just go to a store and buy a Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy deck, and you can play Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering that way. I need a cleave? Yeah, cleave would be good. I actually got to meet a lot of pro wrestlers. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty cool people, on the most part. Some of them, not so much. But, you know, as with all of us. Like, one of my good friends is Leva Bates. Another one of my really good friends is Simon Gotch. And then one of my closest friends is actually a one of the refs on WWE TV. His name is Jason Ayers. And I'm a very good friend of his, and we check in with each other all the time. He's a sweet dude. Very sweet dude. Go Green Pants. Her name was Blue Pants. I can't believe they made that stick. I was so mad. The whole crowd knew it was Leva Bates because she's local to Orlando. And they're like, oh, Blue Pants. I'm like, what the fuck is a Blue Pants?
A blessed trade.
Ooh, on the off chance there is a next turn, I'd love that. I meant blue. Jason is an amazing guy. How do you know Jason?
I admire your success.
No Drakari all game is crazy. No Drakari all game is par for the course for me, Grant. I assure you, that is not by any stretch of the imagination hard to believe. You stick around on my channel long enough and you'll see lots of like, you gotta be kidding me. It didn't matter. I was never gonna beat those demons. Second place ain't the worst. Second place ain't bad. Roman? You talking about an Ocala, Riegelman? No, you're in Minnesota. Never mind. That makes sense. Oh, now these are bad heroes, but demons are in, so let's go. We used to have a, if you ain't first, you last, Ricky Bobby. If we used to have a running gag about like how Roman Reigns theme music was, they've changed it now, so it doesn't work anymore. But it would be like dun 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 dun. So we used to say Roman Reigns, he's a nice guy. Roman Reigns will buy you an apple pie. Roman Reigns, he'll look you in the eye. I don't know why it worked, and maybe it didn't, but it was stupid fun.
You will not find success.
If you've ever been to a wrestling show and you hear a bunch of people chanting milk and cookies, or you still got it, I actually invented, I was part of the invention of those chants at the TNA arena. Nobody believes any. Squid Game is getting a third volume. The final games. I don't care. There was this one specific taping of NXT that never made it to air because me and my buddies accidentally hijacked it. That was hilarious. The storyline was Bayley hurt her leg,
You have proven yourself.
and when she hurt her leg in the ring, we all started grabbing our shins and going, ah. Ah, so the whole crowd is rocking back and forth saying, ah, and they cut the entire angle because we ruined it.
Your joy will turn to ashes.
You fought well, mortal.
All right, just need rewinder now. Okay, well
Perhaps
that's part of it, but I still need rewinder. Okay, so no rewinder yet. All right. So we just stay on 2. Just stay on 2.
I shall destroy your happiness.
Green Cane? There was no Green Cane. There was the Christmas Monster, or what? I forget it was like the he was like, but yeah, he wasn't green. He wasn't Green Cane. He was the Christmas Monster or something. I forget the exact terminology they used. There was a guy. There's now a cornucopia of Canes out there. There's Blue Payne, who was Blue Cane. There was, let's see, I'd love to meet Mark Henry, Paul White, and Kevin Steen. No, Kane never came out in the DX colors. He was just part of DX for a little bit.
be weary. Fight on.
I got a 50-50 shot at getting something good.
I see
I'll take
its
it.
potential.
All right.
The shores be with
Ooh, I got a minute to kill. I need to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I shall destroy your happiness.
The battle rages eternal.
All right. What are we looking at here? What are we talking about? Yar. Oh, man. That could be good with demons. Yep. Is this on? Hello? It is on. Oh, I'm at 5K. Sorry, Grant. My bad. I was reading an article about
Your joy
the world.
turn to ashes.
I typically finish a season around 6K, so I'm almost there.
You fought well, mortal.
All right, now I need that one minion. I think she's on 5. Might run into each other, always. Sus, you follow NXT much yet? What's your opinion on Trick as TNA champion? Trick as TNA champion absolutely obliterates the reason for TNA to exist. It does not do anything to benefit that company whatsoever, and ultimately is going to lead to a lot of resentment amongst talent. The exact same thing happened when AEW worked with TNA, and it was supposed to elevate TNA because their champion was Kenny Omega, and that didn't mean anything. The same thing that's going to happen in AAA. What you're going to see is a lot of WWE's potential superstars, potential new stars. 10 is I don't know how to say that. Anyway. I miss Ambrose in WWE. Ambrose leaving was probably for the best for everybody. But thank you for the follow, by the way. Anyway, what's going to happen with AAA? What's going to happen with is what happened with Evolve. Is what's going to happen with TNA. You're going to see all of these companies essentially. Grant, thank you for the follow. Mop, good to see you over on Twitch. What you're going to see essentially is these companies are going to be relatively autonomous, and then, well, it's not because WWE doesn't like Alberto Del Rio. Nobody likes Alberto Del Rio. He's a piece of garbage. At any rate, what you're going to see is these other companies that WWE owns. They're going to treat them the way they should have always treated WCW. In that they are going to make them relatively autonomous, and when they have a guy who they don't really have space for on the main roster, but they don't want him to get lost in the mix, they'll just give him one of these other title belts. So that's what you're seeing happening with Trick. Trick is hugely over, but they don't really have space for him on the main roster, and they don't want him to end up being just another guy. So you're going to see him with the TNA belt for a while. Them getting rid of R-Truth and seemingly not renewing the Miz's contract is the price of doing business. They are no longer really... they haven't been really worried about what the fans feel for a long time. And what you're seeing now is the beginning of a very, very corporate WWE, more so than you ever thought possible. The TKO merger is great for business for them, but is terrible for all of us fans. I don't know what's going to become of Walter. I think Walter signed a very long-term deal. I think ultimately he's probably fine where he is. I don't think he very much cares about being perceived as lesser than. This is a kid from Germany who was told he would never really amount to anything. So I don't necessarily see him leaving WWE. I can see the same thing for him is the same thing for Shinsuke Nakamura, where everyone's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they've wasted Shinsuke Nakamura." Shinsuke just wants to live in Florida and surf. Like I've worked out with him. He trains karate at a school that I used to go to on a regular basis. He's really happy. He's really happy. And like, what's wrong with collecting a paycheck and doing, a good job? Like people love to get bent out of shape about Shinsuke or Gunter or even Aleister Black for that matter. But like, they're happy. The hell does it matter? I'll do you one better, Regal. Not only is Shinsuke super cool, and not only is his entrance awesome, but he recently redid his entire character from top to bottom to be like that dark, mysterious samurai. And even though they only used it for like all of 3 months, he instantly got it over.
The battle rages eternal.
And if you can't appreciate that, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's incredible. But he's also a little older, too. Like, Shinsuke's like my age. He's in his mid to late 40s. So, it's same thing, by the way, with, even though he doesn't look it, with Finn Balor. Prince Devitt has been around for a long effing time. Dude could get a top hat over. He already did. Aleister Black returning to the WWE is going to be one of the worst decisions he's ever made in his entire life. Mark it. Mark my words. He might be happy that he's back in the same company as his wife, and he might not care, but does anyone remember that, what's his name? El Idolo came back to the WWE? Does anyone remember that? I think they're going to re-sign Truth, but to their new company they bought. They may re-sign Truth on a Legends contract. I wouldn't be shocked to see that whatsoever. Where he just does appearances and things. Part of me feels like they don't know what they're doing with Sammy. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Sammy will never be a champion. Sammy is forever a bridesmaid. And that's his purpose. He will always be there to lose to the top guy because he's the underdog from the underground. He may end up getting like a Mick Foley style run before it's all said and done. But he's never going to be a multi-time champion. Outside of like, tag and IC belts. He's just not. And memes, as much as I would love to see them re-sign Truth to a Legends contract, I don't think they will. I just don't believe that that's going to happen. The way they've botched Cena's heel turn has been nothing short of astonishing. So I'm not entirely sure what to expect anymore.
You will not find success alone.
Sammy is top tier enhancement. The industry needs that kind of talent. Yeah, he is a great hand. And that's a good point too, Riegelman. Like, not enough people understand that like you don't have to be the champion all the time forever in order to be incredibly beneficial to the company that you work for. I need you! How do I get there? 1, 2. That's fine.
All will dance to us.
KO is proof of that, sus. Well, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends of the non-binary, it is time to play America's favorite game show. It is time for, once again, for us to play Just Don't Die. On today's episode of Just Don't Die, we are running demons with Lady Demon herself. All we have to do is survive this one round, and we already have Shadow Dancer in hand. However, we only have 10 health left, which means we need to play Just Don't Die! Benoit's not making a comeback. Benoit's too busy dropping plates. I once dated a girl who was vehement in her defense of Benoit. She just couldn't believe that he could do something so atrocious. And I was like, I can believe it. Guy's been falling on his head for 25 years. And that don't end well. That don't.
Prove your worth.
I don't know. I don't like my odds here. I think we're done. Yeah, it's not looking good. We're done. Oh, well. The curse was real! The curse was real! It was a real curse! See? I told you. You win a game only to lose another one. Cursed! Return the slab. I think I still have an arena going. Let's open up the new arena again. Play an arena game. Wait, what? My favorite storyline of all time. God. That is a good question. What is my favorite storyline of all time? Well, I mean, I don't know if you're being specific to WWE or do you mean like all-encompassing? Because my favorite storyline of all time is Crow Sting. Crow Sting was the greatest thing ever. And of course, they botched the ending of that, but that's because it's not going to work for me, brother. But Crow Sting was probably the greatest storyline of my life.
Will serve me in death.
But like, if you want to talk about WWE, Honestly, I think Flair's retirement might be up there. Like the way that they packaged that was really good. Where like McMahon was just pissed, and he said the next time you lose, you're out of the business. That's it. You're done. I liked that a lot actually. And then for it to ultimately like conclude at Mania, I was there, by the way. I was in the crowd at the Orlando show where Rick retired. Austin McMahon got really old really fast. Like, you go back and you watch those old Austin McMahon storylines, it gets so dumb so quickly. It really does get monotonously bad. Which I know, like, people don't want to think about or hear, and I get it, but it's bad. Like, you don't remember it being bad, but it's bad. Like, don't forget, Austin vs. McMahon led to the corporate ministry, and then the revelation of the higher power. And, oh my god, a lot of the Attitude Era stuff actually sucks. You just don't remember it. I remember God. I remember the McMahons versus HBK and God. That was kind of where everything sort of jumped the shark. I was actually just about to mention that the Triple H Shawn Michaels Undertaker quadrilogy. Attitude Era is all rose-colored glasses, yeah. Hey, Rainy, good to see you.
My blood for the Lich King!
Is mine.
For the Peacekeeper! Step to this! I have ascended in her name.
That was a misplay. That was a misplay. I didn't read that card right. Technically, I think Raven still has him beat. I'll have to double check, but I think Raven actually has more title wins than R-Truth. For the same reason, the 24/7 title. I could be wrong, though.
Herding is faster this way. And now yours! Your challenge awaits!
The Yes Movement was pretty good. Oh, you know who doesn't get enough love? And this is the God's honest truth. Dave Bautista is a goddamn gem. That man is awesome, and he does not get near the amount of love that he should. And I know he gets a lot of it, but I assure you, he does not get enough. He is an absolute gem of a human.
For the Peacekeeper!
Now let her end.
He has muscle-bound golden retriever energy. Seems like a great human being. Really, really is. Truth is 58 titles. All right, well, I guess he wins then. But, like, those titles don't mean anything.
Perfect for the elements.
I sense your strength. For the Peacekeeper!
Prime Omega was fun. I adored the Golden Lovers storyline. I thought that was incredible. I don't think anyone really appreciates the Golden Lovers storyline. Maybe they don't want to. Maybe they think it's, like kind of ick or whatever. I don't know. But I thought the Golden Lovers storyline was incredible, and I think it deserved a lot more love. Supernatural God is probably the best god out there? What? Chuck, what are you talking about? Ibushi's insane. Ibushi is legitimately insane. There's a report out there, and there's literally nowhere to verify this, but there's a report out there that in a match where the lights went out, Ibushi did a moonsault and no one could see it, but he still did it anyway, because that's how much of an artist he is. Such a crazy bastard.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
Let's eat.
Yeah, I mean, Sting versus Undertaker would have been good, but, like, it didn't matter. Once WCW was gone... Oh, it's from the... Okay, so we're talking about the show Supernatural? Why? Why are we... Whatever. Once they did that storyline, or once they had the opportunity to do that storyline, Steve didn't want to be part of it anyway. And it's not like they were going to let him go over. Like, he was never going over. So, I don't think it mattered. Alright, so that's 3, that's 5. So 5. So that's not quite enough damage yet. Alright, so let's do this.
Many from one.
Prime Sting versus Prime Undertaker would have been a great match, but it also just would have been Undertaker Hogan again. Like, as much as I love Sting, and trust me, I love Sting. He was my boy growing up. All he was just a different version of Hogan. Same Hulk up, same everything. The no selling in the corner, and then... Trust me, I love Sting, but he was... Schmeh. Like, his matches... Sting's matches were less because Sting was good and more because Flair and Arn did everything they could to get him over.
You are prepared for wars.
Yeah, Shikara was a lot of fun. And then it turned out it wasn't. Sadness. Alright, friends. Let's open up a pack and call it a day. Liv Morgan? I think she's doing very well with the character that she's been given. She's doing great. Nice run there, Sus. Good luck on the pack. Let's find out. Here we go. Already? Yeah, man, I gotta get to work. If I could find some, beautiful person to pay me 50 grand to sit here in front of my computer, and then I might have a shot, but it hasn't happened yet. No work for you, my boy. This I command. Yeah, I wish. Hey, now that's not a bad pack. A rare, a golden common, and an epic? Nice. Nice. Real nice. All right, friends. That'll about wrap things up for today's episode. So glad y'all were able to come by and hang out. Always good to see all your smiling faces, digitally or otherwise. Be back tomorrow for Fight Friday as normal. And then we'll see what's going on with this weekend. I hope I can do Rick Saturday morning, but I might have the other job. The first TLC with the Dudley Boys. Absolutely. All right, friends. Until then, I want everyone to have a thunderous Thursday and know that I can talk to you in the Discord, but I'll see you when the sun gets up. Have a great one, y'all.
Well, hey there, oh hello, it's nice to have ya. It's Rick here, but y'all can call me Papa. You could say that I'm a zaddy, but by no means I'm a baddie. Sure, I'll be flexing if I'm winning, but if something's up, we still be vibing, we be twinning. So this is the place for you to be yourself, whether you identify as human or elf. We don't judge if you feel like you're a tree. What matters to us is that you feel free. Though the skills are noobish, the community's wicked. Oh, by the way, we're sponsored by Lord Cricket. And welcome to the read pile, everybody.